So the Sony X900H, the Sony X900H, a 2020 model Sony television, still kicking butt and being a really, really incredible TV in 2022. Let's discuss, shall we? So, welcome back to another episode of Tech and Gaming Reviews, and this is a TV that I got a little while ago, about a little over a year ago in late 2020, basically on November 1st, 2020, within a week or so, within days before the next generation consoles came out. And my favorite all-time YouTuber that I love, and you probably know him, I've talked about him multiple times on this channel, even on a couple previous videos, especially with Quantum TVs, little organism, whatever the heck that he pretty much has. Review Tech USA is definitely one of the people as to why I got that television. Now, this TV right there, that is not the Sony X900H. It is officially on our main setup, but I will say, and we will discuss about that TV right there, which is the VIZIO P Series Quantum, and how I still think that if you want a really great TV, you're definitely going to want that one, especially with its processor and the 120 hertz and whatnot, which that is technically what the Sony X900H is more than capable of doing. So, the Sony X900H, like I mentioned, I watch Review Tech's USA's, review video about the best TV he thinks that you should get for the PS5 and Xbox Series X when they were first coming out. And as soon as I got the Sony X900H, now we got the 65-inch version. He recommended at first the 55-inch at first, but I think he basically meant like the TV franchise series itself, so it didn't matter if you get the smaller size or even the taller size or whatever. He just meant that particular TV itself. And I will say, when we got home with that television and we got it hooked up, I was impressed. I was really impressed with how sharp, clean, clear that the picture looked, and the wide color gamut and the colors on the screen, and even the performance and the low input lag. Like, this TV was literally the bomb. And yes, in 2022, a year and a half later, and basically 2 years after the TV launch, it's still an impressive, really good-looking TV, especially with gaming features like a low input lag and variable refresh rate that we finally got for it, which we actually got it in a firmware update just a few months ago. And yeah, in 2022, Sony's 2020 mid-high range TV, which, like we mentioned, is considered the X900H, in 2022, this TV is still rocking hard when it comes to performance and picture quality. This TV absolutely is still rocking hard. Now, keep this in mind. This is not an OLED TV, or this is not a budget TV, but it is in the mid to higher range TVs, not like a low range and not like the super high, extremely ultra, whatever. But this TV fits into around mid to high range. And for the pricing of $1,400 that the TV originally was, which we actually got us a good deal on it for especially Black Friday. We actually got it for $1,400 for its normal price, but when we got it from Best Buy. Best Buy said within a month of 30 days, if the TV goes on sale, we will get the extra money back, cutting down to the sell price from its full price. So we basically got the Sony X900H for only $1,000. And was it worth it? I can not believe it, especially almost 2 years later in 2022. The TV, it's still rocking really strong when it comes to picture quality and everything. Now, like I said, this TV is not an OLED, and it is also not like a lower end budget TV. So this TV is not going to look like you just got a budget TV or whatnot. This TV absolutely is. It's not too far off from OLED, so it's very, very close, but it's still technically not an OLED. But there are some good positive things of not owning an OLED. One, you do get a cheaper price for a TV. Two, you get higher peak brightness than you would on an OLED because of one other reason. And the third reason is technically that reason, and that reason is potential burn-in. Now, with a regular LCD TV, which that is what this one is, it is a higher end LCD TV. You get higher peak brightness, like I said. You get also a better, cheaper price point. And two, you also don't have the potential for burn-in like you would on an OLED. And three, the TV usually would last longer because of the potential of burn-in. So those are right there are nice things of not owning an OLED and all that good stuff, especially with having higher peak brightness and not having the potential of burn-in because you're not playing on the TV for hours at a time playing the same content. But the Sony X900H it has been officially discontinued and has been transport over to the X90J, which is still a great TV. But when it comes to color gamut and whatnot, the X90J does have a really good and sharp, picture and really great color, gamut. But when we looked at the reviews of the Sony X900H, the X900H still comes up a little bit higher than the X90J when it comes to color gamut and whatnot. But the HDR on the X90J does get slightly brighter than the X900H, but it's not a huge difference that you're going to be like, oh wow, I can see that the X90J gets slightly brighter with better whites and blah blah blah. It's not a huge difference. The Sony X900H with its HDR, it still gets bright enough to be thankful, and the HDR has really nice, wonderful pop in. So, yeah. So, the Sony X900H series TV, if you do want this TV, you're going to have to buy it pretty much either used or brand new from a different retailer, such as like Walmart or eBay or Facebook Marketplace, but you will not be able to find this TV in a Best Buy store unless your local store has a open box one that is still in really great condition. That is the only way you'll be able to find one in a Best Buy. So I'm going to actually show you right now on one that is available on Walmart for a really good price as of right now. So here we go. And right here is the Sony X900H series TV, the 65-inch version as the one that we have. Here right now it is still available on Walmart for only $1,100, which for the performance and the picture quality and the high refresh rate for next generation consoles such as the PS5 and Series X, I still think for that sort of price, it is still worth every penny leading up to that price point. So, as of right now, like I said, this TV is not officially available anymore on Best Buy's website or in stores unless it shows that there is a used open box model inside store shelves at Best Buy. So either Facebook Marketplace or Walmart, as you're seeing, or eBay is going to be your best option if you truthfully do want to pick up this exact Sony television. And like I said, the TV has 120 hertz native refresh rate. It's still really sharp, really clean, crisp, clear, crystal clear, beautiful picture quality. And it is like, it's still worth every penny in my personal book. So, yeah, so if you want to buy this TV after us talking about it, this is probably your best choice. And like I said, for only $1,100, that is still a really good price. But we will also show you another great TV, and this is the one that is right behind our PC, like we mentioned. And this is the VIZIO P Series Quantum. Now, you're going to save $100 extra on this one if you decide to get this one. Plus, you're also saving $300 from its initial price. And this particular TV is also really, really great when it comes to the 4K, really crystal clear picture quality, wonderful color gamut, and native 120 hertz. And this TV also is going to be worth your buck just as well. But when you play 1080p, the 1080p looks really good on this TV too, but it definitely absolutely does not look as clean, crisp as the Sony X900H, and that's another win for the Sony X900H, is even if you play at a lower resolution than 4K like 720 or 1080p, the Sony X900H still absolutely makes your stuff look crystal clear even at a lower resolution. So that's another reason why I highly recommend this one over the VIZIO P Series Quantum. But this TV is also still a wonderful purchase with its wonderful features. So, yeah. But either Facebook Marketplace or eBay or on Walmart for right now for this price, that is going to be your only option of being able to get and buy the Sony X900H series TV. And like I mentioned, right here is the 65-inch version for only $1,100 on Walmart's website. You are definitely not going to find as good of a deal as this, and especially for a 2020 model Sony television, still looking very good in 2022. I highly recommend you get this TV while you're able to. So, yeah. So, if you have the money and the TV is still available, especially on Walmart's website for the 65-inch version, if you are okay with, I would highly recommend of buying that TV while you still have the chance to, because it has officially been discontinued and replaced with the Sony X900H, and that TV is also still a good purchase, but the X900H, in my opinion, has slightly lower input lag and better color gamut, but the HDR is the only downfall over the X900H that the Sony X900H doesn't quite match, but it is not a shocking huge difference. It's still going to look roughly the same no matter what. So if you have the money and the TV is still available, I highly recommend buying it while you have the chance to. But also, the VIZIO P Series Quantum that we also showed you, which is the TV that we have behind us, it is still another good option if you are trying to get into 4K 120 hertz gaming. That also is another option. But if you're somebody who still plays like on a base PlayStation 4, an Xbox One, and you're planning on getting a PS5 or Series X, and you only play at 1080p, the Sony X900H series television will still be the cleanest and crystal clear sharpness out of the two TVs. and you will still see very, very sharp quality even at 1080p or 720p lower than 4K resolution. The Sony X900H in 2022 is still a great looking television, and it still holds up very, very strong in 2022. This is Tech and Gaming Reviews, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys could smack that like button, and also be sure to leave us a comment down in the comment section down below if you already have this TV, or if you have the Sony X90J and you love the Sony X90J, or if you are really looking forward to getting this television after us talking about it. So just rate, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and be sure to turn on notifications so you will be notified with every new video we upload going forward. But without any further ado, this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you all enjoyed it, and also like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.